guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. It's been a while since I've done a curriculum flip through on my channel, and I wanted to share with you guys a flip through today of a newly released revised edition of Language Arts. The Good and the Beautiful has been revising and updating their language arts, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware, and they recently released the level 5 update. So I wanted to show you guys what it looks like, what it comes with, but also because I've been the Good and the Beautiful user for so long, I do have the current level 6 right here. So this is level 6. This is the current one that they have. They are working on this one next. So stay tuned. I don't know when it's going to be done, but when it is done, it'll be worth the wait. But I brought this one down because this is the one one of my sons is using this homeschool year, and I wanted to show you guys just a comparison of what the older ones look like to what the newer ones will look like. Even though I'm going to be comparing level 5 with level 6, you'll still be able to grasp what the changes are, what the improvements are, and be able to visually see that. So I thought that that would be helpful for you guys. I do want to thank the Good and the Beautiful for partnering with me on today's video so that I could show you guys what they have changed with their language arts. So I am just going to turn my camera around and show you guys what the new level 5 looks like. I will link to the Good and the Beautiful down below for you guys. As you know, we love the Good and the Beautiful in our house, and we have been using their language arts programs all the way from K all the way through high school, and we are just huge fans and continue to love their resources. So really excited about these updates. And so I'm just going to show you guys so you can see what the differences are, what improvements have been made. Let me know what you guys think of the new level 5 down below by leaving a comment on this video. But that is enough introing. Let me show you the new revised Language Arts Level 5. All right, so in the new Language Arts Level 5, you are going to get a stack of geography and grammar cards. These are already perforated. They're very easy to separate, and they do have some coloring on them. So that is going to come with your Level 5. Along with your Language Arts Level 5, you are going to get an entire color answer key that is bound like this, opposed to the previous bindings, which were spiral. So that is a great improvement in my opinion. Then you are going to get the course book. This is the book your child will work through. These are all of the subjects that they are going to be working through in their language arts. So that component right there is one of the things that I love most about the Good and the Beautiful's language arts. And so that has not changed. Also, this book is bound similar to how their new math programs are, as opposed again to the spiral binding, which is just much better. It helps the book stay intact throughout the year. You guys can see on this one, like, it's coming off because my son is opening and closing. Not a deal breaker. We still love this course, but if they're improving, the binding is a big improvement. So you're going to get your course book, and then you're going to get this really awesome book set, Level 5 Literature and Language Arts book set. It's a cool, I love the box. It's really colorful and nice. And then in here, you're going to get all of your books that go along with the Level 5 course. So that is really, really awesome that they are individual books as opposed to previously what was a reader, where the books were just all inside here. There were different stories. This Level 6 one has 3 different stories in it into one reader, but the new course for Level 5 anyway, it has all the different books. So these are the books that they'll be reading in the course. And then they have this really awesome step-by-step instruction book of watercolors around the world. And that is the art skill that is focused on in Level 5. And so that is separate from the course book, it looks like, which is actually really cool. So that is everything that you get in your Language Arts Level 5 set. All of these different things make up the course. And so now I am going to just show you guys a few comparisons of what the new one looks like, which is here, compared to the old version. This again is level 6, but I know that the changes that they're making to level 5 will also be made to level 6. And so this will just be able to show you guys, besides the binding, what the differences are in the courses. Okay, so here is the new level 5 opened right up, and it says right here that this is the 3rd edition. So as you get into this course, you can see that the instructions are laid out really nicely. It is broken down into units. It tells you everything that comes with it. And then over here, it goes over frequently asked questions. That is a new section that they've given. It gives an idea of the length and the overview for every day of the course. This is everything that is covered in level 5. This is level 5 at a glance, and so it goes over everything. Then they have some spelling rules here, some contraction sets at the front. This is the Unit 1 overview page, and then the Unit 1 reference page. So they're going to be coming back to this, which is great. Here is some beautiful artwork, and this is Lesson 1. So the lessons are tabbed up here. It is the parent-teacher section, and it tells you to read this to the child. So that is different. And then the student works on the following pages. So here we have all the different sections that the student is going to be working on, and then the personal reading at the end of the book, or at the end of the lesson before lesson 2. So let's just compare that with lesson 1 in level 6, which is the older version of language arts. Again, fantastic, but I just thought it would be interesting for you guys to see, what the differences are. So when you open up, besides the binding, when you open up the level 6, you do have the level 6 at a glance. So that is similar to the unit overview that you saw in the new one. It tells you about the course on this section, and it does have instructions. It's got a lot more information at the front, and then we have all the different spelling words here. And now we are on lesson 1. So lesson 1, it just says read and complete. So it doesn't necessarily say parent or teacher like how this says. So I like that that's more clear on, what you might be reading to your student. And that lesson was an art lesson, so that wasn't really the best comparison. Let's try this one. So lesson 2, the spelling section's at the front, and then read to parent or teacher. And then there's some exercise on the back, writing exercises, some sentence diagramming and dictation before you're on to lesson 3. So over here, it basically just has everything all in one place. So you're not going to be doing the flipping back and forth to get to the spelling section and the dictation section. It's just all contained in one little area, which is really, really nice. So I do think the way that they are laying out the lessons in the new levels are a lot better. It just seems better organized, more cohesive. And I also really love this little thing right here where it tells you a new concept is being introduced. So that is so helpful as a teacher because you are able to see that that is something new that your student has not learned, and it just gives you the opportunity to focus on that. And so I really like that they have those new concepts there. Spelling workshop is woven right into the book, so there's not a separate book for spelling exercises, which is really nice. All of the images are very beautiful and colorful. The paper, this might sound funny, but if you're a homeschooler, you will know what I mean. The paper feels good. It doesn't feel like flimsy or it's going to break. The pages are detailed with color just to keep them visually interesting, but I do really like how they're breaking up the parent and teacher sections separate from the student sections. And so you're going over spelling, you're going over grammar, personal reading, you're doing your writing workshops right in there, and everything is very nicely laid out. and it also has the new concept units up there. So I think what they've done is just better organize the lessons so that the kids it's easier to follow. I love that it clearly lays out what is a parent-teacher section and what is the student section. And you can just see, as a comparison, this is like lesson 7 here. So I'm going to go to lesson 7, even though this is a different level, just to give you guys a little bit of a viewpoint. So on lesson 7 in here, you start with your spelling section, and then the parent or teacher dictates that. They read through this, and then there's some exercises at the end. They would then flip it over. There's some art. So the art is separated out of the book, which is really nice. And then just the way the pages are better organized, you can just look at that and see the difference from the older level to the newer level. So I really do like that, and I like all the color, and I feel like they're just better organized. So I love the improvements that The Good and the Beautiful has made. So one other thing I forgot to mention when I was showing you guys at the beginning is that I found this on my bookshelf because I saved the course companion from level 5 from my previous kids. This was like a book of additional things as well as the answer key, but it had sentence dictation exercises, it had some stories, it had some rules for grammar and different things, maps, all that. This is no more in the new level 5. All of the information that was in this course companion is directly in the course book, and then the answer key is now separate, which I prefer and think is great. So the sentence dictation exercises are all in the course book, so there's no additional course companion in the new sets, just your answer key to check your child's lesson, and then everything, spelling, everything is all inside one book, which is very nice for just organization and keeping track of things. So I wanted to point that out, that course companions are no more in the new language arts levels. To level 5, I'm very excited for them to continue and update level 6. Like I said, I don't know exactly when that will be happening, but level 5 is available and it looks awesome. So I'm really excited about the improvements. Simple things like having the books be separated, the art be separated, having the binding be changed, and the lessons better laid out, along with those new concept bubbles. I think those are all really great changes. Not to mention there have been some revisions to the actual course work. So just better designed, more just things that they wanted to improve upon as far as writing and just developing off of that. So just everything we love about The Good and the Beautiful, but just made better in the new level. So I hope you guys found this little flip through and comparison to be helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to post them down below, but I really love it and I'm excited for my daughter to use the new level 5 next year. So give me a thumbs up if you enjoy curriculum flip throughs. 'Tis the season to where I would be sharing curriculum with you guys. So let me know if you find flip throughs and little peeks inside things like this helpful. If you do, let me know with a comment down below. But I hope you guys are doing well and enjoyed today's video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you again soon.